Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Rangers, and welcome to Dortmund as we're about to face Borussia Dortmund here in the Champions League. It's going to be interesting, let's put it that way. They're in poor form, in fairness, Borussia Dortmund. They are evens favourites. In real life I'd have my house on that. But then look at their previous run. They beat Cologne 2-0, but before that they lost 2-0 to Wolfsburg, to Milan, to Hanover, 1-1 with Hertha, lost 2-1 to Bayern, got a 1-1 against Real Madrid, beat Gladbach, lost to Leipzig. So they're not in great form actually to start the season. They're sitting 13th in the Bundesliga, but obviously they still have a ton of quality that we'll have to watch out for. Ryan Jack will be playing today as Jamie Barjonas is suspended for this one thanks to his ridiculous challenge in Spain. I suppose Christian Gamboa gets the nod on the bench. And I guess Akram Afif will come back in, by the way. And I'm going to put Ivanildo Fernandez ahead of Cardoso after his terrible performance in the Old Firm. I think other than that, it's going to be a similar squad. So that'll be Fulton, Byram, Fernandez, Wallace, Borthwick, Jackson, Jack, McGinn, O'Halloran, Henderson, Afif, and Morelos. Well, here we go. Let's see how we get on. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 as well. Chesney, Tete, Van Dijk, Anton, Jonas Hector, Weigl, Toussaint, Yarmolenko, Götze, Pulisic, and Aubameyang. Wow. I'm going to reluctantly tell the boys that we're huge underdogs. There's no pressure to succeed. And that seems to relax Akram Afif. Again, I'm going to tell him from the touchline, no pressure, boys. Just go out there and let's play and see how we get on. As Kenny Tete lumps it forward for Yarmolenko. Yeah, might as well keep the league table down there actually. We'll keep a look on this. This draw would keep us second place behind Real somehow. Apparently we're playing before Real and Milan today. Don't know why that would be, but fair enough. Good 20 minutes. Make it 25 minutes. We're going to praise them now. We've had 3 bookings already, but and 1 obviously for Dortmund there with Van Dijk. No shots for us. 3 for Dortmund, but nothing on target so far. Here's Borthwick Jackson deep in Dortmund territory. Henderson, Borthwick Jackson, get it in, son. Whips it. Morelos down. Afif. It's a bit sloppy, but we are in the Dortmund box. It's in. It's down to O'Halloran from Morelos. O'Halloran tees up Morelos. It's blocked. Comes to Afif. Hits the post. Oh, he's offside. Oh, I was wondering when one of them was going to pull the trigger there. Ends up being I think it was O'Halloran that ended up having the shot blocked. Afif hits the post but was offside anyway. And it is half time at 0-0. I'm going to have to passionately tell them I'm pleased because getting a 0-0 here would be epic. However, we're going to have to make some subs because players out there in the book, for example. So Fernandez can come off for Cardoso. McGinn and Jack are going to have to be told to chill on their tackles. They are told to tackle harder by default, but we're going to tell them to chill now. Same with Liam Henderson, because we're going to be subbing all of those guys. I'm going to go with Dimitri Mitchell coming on the left-hand side. I don't know why. I just feel maybe his direct wing play, just running down the wing, is going to help us here. Haksabanovic and Afif like to cut inside, so I'm hoping some width from Dimitri Mitchell can help us out. Who knows? Maybe it won't, but Afif got a 6.3 trying to cut in, and O'Halloran's on a 7.0 playing as an orthodox winger. Borthwick Jackson to Henderson. Borthwick Jackson tries to cross it, it actually deflects, but it's going to break to Aubameyang. Dortmund have it now. Pulisic, take it off him. Götze, Aubameyang's in. Götze plays it. Aubameyang, got to finish here. Aubameyang, and it's in. It is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and it is 1-0 to Dortmund. On the counter-attack of all things. Borussia Dortmund at home and they hit us on the counter. That is hard to take. 27 minutes or so left. Dortmund now coming forward through Kenny Tete. Götze, can we possibly counter them back, I wonder? Götze back to Van Dijk. Back to Götze, too easy. Forward to Aubameyang. Blue shirts all around him, don't seem anywhere near him though. Yarmolenko, it's got an easy cross and finish for Pulisic. And I think it's game over, 2-0. Let's throw Jordan Houston in for Michael O'Halloran. That sucks. The fact that we held out for so long, we only got countered to then just be picked apart almost immediately after really stings. We're going to have to tell him to concentrate now. The last thing we need is to go and get battered at this stage. We need to just chill. Oh, Corner, Pulisic delivers it. Virgil van Dijk, acres of space. You could have brought that down. We get away with that one. Oh, okay, so here comes the action now, thick and fast. Chesney, Van Dijk, Socrates. We seem to be rattled now. We're giving them chances. I just assume this is going to be their chance. Mahmoud Dahoud comes forward. Too easy into Pulisic. See, there's tons of blue shirts around. They just don't look like they're getting close. Is that a red? It is a red. It is another red card in the Champions League. This time it is Sam Byram. God damn it, Sam. And now we have 18 minutes or so to try and last with 10 men. Thankfully, we can just drop Jordan Houston back. Ryan Jack can go out to the right hand side. We'll just go a 4-4-1-1, and hell, we'll just try and contain this. Deeper, maybe no quite play even safer quite yet. But we're going to be going narrow. And we just have to, tighten up. We have to just try and get out of here with a 2-0 loss. I don't really like doing that. It is a lack of ambition, but we're against a far superior team. Away from home, down to 10 men, which, by the way, sounds familiar. Jack to McGinn. Jack out on the right hand side. Look, Houston's away in the overlap. Cardoso, good ball for Borthwick Jackson. I still have a horrible feeling this is going to get taken off us and then they're in behind. Mitchell, yep, closed down. Wallace, good ball across to Cardoso. They're doing well to keep possession here actually. Round the corner, Henderson moves it to Jack, has an overlap from Houston, goes into Morelos. He uses Houston. Go on, son, take them on. Jordan Houston into Jack. Good ball to Henderson. Is there even a chance here to get it forward? Morelos, McGinn. Morelos makes a run. It's flicked to him. Can he quite get through though? McGinn, can he find Morelos now? Nope, it's just a wall of black and yellow. Oh my god, and he tries to pass it back, and Alexander Isak nicks it up against two. Runs wide, waits for support. Whips it from the byline. Götze arrives. And after about 20 minutes of Rangers on the edge of the box trying to probe, Mario Götze scores at the other end. And in the end, we gave it a good goal, but we are going to be comprehensively beaten, sadly. Better team here in Borussia Dortmund, of course. 3-0, which makes it 7 conceded, none scored on the road in the Champions League. And we are 100% in terms of our red card rate. Every away game in the Champions League, we've had a red card. Right, ref, come on. We're over the 4 minutes of allotted additional time. Whistle goes 3-0. I'm going to tell them I've got nothing specific to say, apparently. Dimitri Mitchell seems relaxed. I was actually going to tell them that I'm not pleased with the performance. Sam Byram is going to get fined 2 weeks' wages. Fact is, you kind of get sent off in the Champions League. It's unacceptable. You let yourself and your teammates down. You deserve the punishment. He regrets his actions. Excellent. Now we need to bounce back and go beat Hibs to get into the semi-final of the League Cup. We need to be winning the League Cup in order to complete the treble, obviously. Come on, how did the other game go? St Johnstone, as you would expect, beat Falkirk. It is 2-0 for St Johnstone, who are looking to retain this cup. They won it last year, looking to keep it now. Gordon Payton does well for Alloa. Jacob Bednarchuk, bang average. Fopala plays poorly. Danny Finlayson plays very poorly. Adam Muirhead again impressing at Stranraer, and Ross McCrory again playing okay for Ross County. The lone players are doing pretty well this season. Actually, a lot of them, particularly the ones down at the lower level. I'd hope to see some of them take a step up next year, perhaps. Right. I'm not going to lie, this Hibs game worries me now. Just the fact that we're not in good form. We're getting into this game off the back. I think we've lost 3 of our last 4. Robbie McCrory playing very well for Partick. Marco Milanese playing even better. He's playing really well actually, isn't he, Milanese? 7.01 average in the league from 11 appearances. He is playing pretty well for Partick. Good for him. The positive will be, of course, when we lost 4-0 away at Real Madrid. We came back, went to Rugby Park and got a bog standard easy 2-0. So hopefully we can do the same against Hibs. I don't want this to turn into a bad patch. We've seen in Season 1. Season 1 we came out, I believe, and won our first 8 games. Then we went through a bad patch and we were horrendous. We couldn't buy a win. Good performance again by Dominic Leiden. He's away down at Peterhead though in League 2, so you'd expect him to tear that up. If you can't do it down in League 2, then you should just be off the books for Rangers immediately. Who's this boy? Maulida. Yeah, he looks pretty good, but really need him. I don't really need him. They don't want to sell him anyway. It's no estimated cost. Right, so Hibs, let's turn our attention here. We've beat them 8 times, lost to them 4 times with 2 draws. But we beat them usually recently. They're playing that weird formation still. We should definitely beat them. Jordan Houston's coming on for Byram. Byram really needs to get punished for screwing up in the game. In the game against Dortmund. I'm going to bring Mitchell on for Borthwick Jackson too. But that will be the extent of the rotation. Ryan Jack can keep playing. Barjonas can come onto the bench. Other than that, we're going with the same team as Borussia Dortmund game. They are still playing this weird wide formation. And they've got a wee youngster called Charles playing today who does not look up to scratch. Liam Henderson should give him the run around. He deserves to be in the final. Make it happen. Here we go. Not much more to say. Let's get them out there. Tell them to push forward. We want to put them under a lot of pressure. Score a lot of goals. We want to reassert our dominance. We're kind of, actually in a lot of ways, we're kind of like Brendan Rodgers' Celtic side in real life. You know, we go away in the Champions League and we just get smashed. We just look bang average. We need to come back and reassert our dominance, just like Brendan Rodgers' Celtic team, obviously. When we get beat in reality, we come back and we put in a good performance and we beat whoever we're up against immediately after the Champions League game. Just in case MD got any ideas that we were going to be broken from that, we came back, put in a good performance. So we need to do the same here. Morelos, terrible ball though. And Morelos intercepts a pass back, hits a post, but converts his own rebound. Alfredo Morelos, 14 minutes gone. And in case anybody was in any doubt about how we were going to respond to that loss, there you go, 1-0 immediately. Almost immediately. Hopefully we can open up a bigger lead here. I'd like to give some boys a rest. Liam Henderson I would like to take off at half time if possible, as Dimitri Mitchell pinches a Hibs throw in. Lovely cheeky flick to Ryan Jack. O'Halloran now needs Houston's overlap. Gives it to Houston, then goes. Is there a 1-2? Nope, Houston angles are in. Morelos, what a save. What a save again. Bloody hell. Woodman with a double save from Morelos. Half volleys from, 5 yards? That's insane double stop there. And Mitchell with a good challenge again. Mitchell looks pretty good today. Murray squares it. Jallo shoots, hits the bar. How the hell can he be afforded that much space at that distance? Jack to O'Halloran. Is there a counter on? I feel like O'Halloran is just going to lose this out of play. No, it's into Morelos. There is a counter on. Morelos one-on-one shoots. Scores. Sits down the goalkeeper Alfredo Morelos. 14 minutes after his last goal. And it is 2-0. An excellent counter-attack. Hibs hit the bar at one end. We go up the other end. Bang, there you go. Have that. And that should be us setting up a final appearance against St Johnstone now. A thief with the free kick. Is it going to get even uglier? It's in. It's Wallace. It's bouncing around there. It's McGinn on the volley. It's still bouncing around. It is swept in by O'Halloran, but he is offside. Now how the referee can see that and that melee out there, but it is ruled out. Bog standard routine performance. McGinn whips it in. A thief can't get there. It comes to Jack. Has room to smash one. Does smash one. Oh my days, Ryan Jack. That's a hell of a goal. What, 30 yards on that one from Ryan Jack? 25 according to the textual commentary at the bottom there. 3-0 going into the break. Well, could get worse even. Campbell, McHugh now, Hibs kicking off. We're still pressurising them, closing them down really quickly. Onyedima now tries to play it in behind. He does get it in behind, but it's Ian Fulton picks it up. Goes long, good man. Morelos looking for it. It's away by Gray. Charles flicks it on, but Jack gets it down to McGinn, and then Henderson, and all of a sudden we have the ball. O'Halloran's got space wide right. Charles wins the tackle though. That's poor from Henderson. He should have found O'Halloran. Forward to Long now. The Hibs have the chance to get a goal back. No, it's a great challenge. Goes to Crawford though. It's Ivanildo Fernandez clear. Morelos picks her up. Counter on here. Definitely. Red shirts piling forward. Morelos, great pass to O'Halloran. Does he have the square ball? I think it's Henderson that's in there. He squares it. McGinn shoots. John McGinn against his old boys. 4-0 Rangers. No even half time. And that is how you respond to being comfortably beaten in the Champions League. You come back domestically and you just batter somebody. You lay down the law. You let them know who the hell you are. And 4-0 half time certainly does that. Passionately, very pleased. I mean, there's nothing else to say when you're up 4-0 before half time, is there? As I say, Liam Henderson is going to get a rest. Jamie Barjonas can come on. In fact, let's put McGinn up in that position, playing as attacking midfielder. I'll throw in Haksabanovic for Afif, why not? Afif's gone right off the boil actually. He started in electric form at the start of the season, battering all those minnows like 14-0 in the Champions League, but he's not really done it in the season proper for a wee while now. Wow, we're not wasting any time. 30 seconds into the half, we've got a chance already as Houston whips one in. Haksabanovic, Morelos hits the post, and it's cleared away by Jallo. Oh, but it's offside against O'Halloran apparently. It's just a warning to Hibs though that we're not going to settle. We're not going to come out here and just beat them 4-0 and that's enough. Morelos is hungry for that hat-trick. Of course, if he gets it, Odsonne Edouard will come on for him immediately. So that's why I want Morelos to get it. I'd like to give Odsonne a wee run out. Perhaps should have had Andy Gilmore on the bench today so I could slot him in, but you never know, you know. Right now it's easy to say that, 4-0 up, absolutely coasting, but we didn't know what was going to happen today. We could have went out here today and get absolutely smashed by a confident Hibs side, so you never know. I'm going to bring Edouard on for McGinn just now, play with the two up front there. Put them the right way round preferably. Odsonne Edouard and Morelos. Hibs trying to play in behind though, picked up by Jordan Houston pretty easily. Good ball forward, long up the park there. O'Halloran's chasing it. Jallo's out wide, under a bit of pressure, has to go back. Morelos, for me, should have been chasing down that keeper a long time ago. Woodman to Gray, let's keep the pressure on. Goes back the way to the keeper. Is anything going to happen in this highlight, I wonder? Woodman takes a long time there. I thought Morelos was going to get it from him. Nodded on. Morelos should surely be offside, and he is. So, nah, nothing's going to happen. It was just to get us to the point of making the change. Hopefully a nice wee clean sheet today as well for Ian Fulton. The boy deserves it. Such a good servant and already, and he's what, like 19? Long for Murray. Good challenge by Jonas. Fernandez shifts it quickly to Houston despite some on-rushing Hibs players. That was good play by Ivanildo Fernandez there. Morelos, is he in for the hat-trick? Jallo can't bring him down. Morelos tries to square it, comes back to him, does square it. Edouard heads. An easy save by Woodman. For a big target man, Odsonne Edouard doesn't really generate much power in those headers. I never feel like he's going to score a header. And here's Murray. I have a horrible feeling Hibs are going to get a goal. Ruin Fulton's day. Long takes it beyond the defender, but Ian Fulton with a save. He wants that Hampden Park clean sheet. Let's try and help him get it. Let's try and contain this a little bit now. We'll just switch that to be the mentality. We're not going to drop the line deeper or anything. We just want the players to play like we're trying to keep the clean sheet now rather than going for extra goals. Murray to Boone, that was a nice wee pass, but it's away by Wallace. Crawford, come on, get rid of the danger. Force back Crawford, and then it's a foul, but that'll do. That should be the end of that highlight, I would hope, and it is indeed. We're into the last 10 now. We'll just tell the boys to tighten up for the last 5, and hopefully Ian Fulton will get that clean sheet. Long whips it. Fulton, oh lovely, plucks it out the air. Honestly, this boy's going to end up at Man United or something, Ian Fulton. Kicking it long. Edward wins a header. Good man. Burjonas, Jack. Does he have the ball out to O'Halloran maybe? Nope. Plays it back to Burjonas. For Haksabanovic to run onto. That's good play. And he gets by his man. Mitchell now wide. Can he find somebody in the middle? Mitchell drives it in. O'Halloran. And there's a finish. That's the icing on the cake. 5-0 to Rangers in a semi-final. Hibs are having a torrid season. Jack Ross will be gone soon, I think, if he's not gone after this. Double from Morelos, one from Jack, one from McGinn, one from O'Halloran. Unfortunately, a couple of boys out there on the 60% though on the old conditioning there. That concerns me particularly with that game against Aberdeen coming up. It's nodded on, but it is over. Rangers are into the final, 5-0. Clean sheet at Hampden Park for Ian Fulton. Passionately very pleased with the performance. I'm not even going to mention being in the final. It's all about today's performance today. We win in the League Cup semi-final, of course. We're not going to talk about the goal being ruled out. Hearts boss Malky Mackay is looking at Dimitri Mitchell, who he's interested in signing. That's quite funny. Hearts wanting Dimitri Mitchell on loan because they have him in real life on loan. Now what I wanted to actually have a look at was how old Ian Fulton is. Ian Fulton is still 18. Wow. He'll be 19 in January, Ian Fulton. That is nuts, man. That is crazy. What a young goalkeeper he is, man. He's still got that 5-star potential. Very well suited to Premier League football, Premiership football, and could improve a lot in the future. Mental how good he is, man. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Bit of a disappointment against Borussia Dortmund, but then we're in the big time now in the Champions League. That's to be expected. You're going to come up against teams who are going to give you a bit of a doing. Sadly, we did get a bit of a doing there against Borussia Dortmund. They're coming to Ibrox in the Champions League next as well, so we'll see how we get on at Ibrox. Maybe the home crowd will give us a bit more assistance, and I think Dortmund at Ibrox next time out is probably our best chance to get any more points in this group, because you know our other home game is Real Madrid, who you expect to just smash us, and we have to go to San Siro against Milan, where I don't expect to do very well at all. But that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please drop down below and leave a like on the video, and if you want to of course follow the series, you can subscribe to the channel. I'd like to mention every couple of videos now that YouTube has kind of overhauled their processes a bit more, and they're taking these numbers into account, more subscriber numbers and watch time and all that kind of business, which is really unimportant for most people. Obviously, us guys who are creating videos look at all those kind of analytics and all that business, but it's something that's interesting to me, and I do look at it and review certain details about it, but mainly I just create content that I want to create. But YouTube seems to be insistent on this, the advertisers and all that kind of crap that's going on with the politics of YouTube. Basically, they want to see higher numbers before they start to give you stuff, before they start to give you like advanced creation tools and things like that. So, if you guys could, if you watch the videos on the regular perhaps, but you've not actually just clicked that button, you think, well, does it matter? I watch the videos on the regular anyway. Just give the button a wee click. It doesn't really do much. You know, you're not going to find it intrusive or anything. But that's that wee pitch done. Mainly what I want to say though, taking all that out of it, is just thanks for watching the content there. We're having a real good time here playing as Rangers, so thanks very much for being part of that and watching the video here. And I will see you guys next time when we're taking on Aberdeen and Dundee, both at Ibrox.